ESPN Pat McAfee warned the NFL about Shedeur Sanders and also the Las Vegas Raiders. They're about to witness Shedeur Sanders' greatness and glory this coming Sunday when they meet in Las Vegas. I'm telling you, Shedeur Sanders is getting ready to stand up in that paint. Let's get this show started. Let's go. Got it on my mind, yeah. I never comfort.
Read what I've sown, can't wait to read what I've sown, can't wait to read. I can't wait to read what I've sown, read what I've sown, can't wait to read what I've sown, can't wait to read.
ESPN and a former NFL player, Pat McAfee, warned the NFL about Shedeur Sanders. Pat McAfee is telling y'all and letting y'all know Shedeur Sanders getting his opportunity to show y'all he is a NFL quarterback. So when you look at Shedeur Sanders, his past performance, he didn't play good, and I get that. But there was some flashes. There are some things in his game that they can build on and put a game plan together, because he got the confidence, he got the skill set. Only thing he needs is this offensive line to come and play for him, block for him. Shedeur Sanders must set the protection now, and the offensive line must protect him. And also, Shedeur Sanders don't have to be the hero. That's rely on his playmakers. Quinshon Judkins, the running game, should be a major impact in this game. The wide receiver, Jerry Jeudy. Jerry Jeudy should have a big-time game. This should be Jerry Jeudy best game of the year so far. He should at least get 2 touchdowns. And then you got the tight end, Fanning, who Shedeur throw that pass to right there on that dig, about a 25-yard dig. These are the guys that Shedeur must rely on if they want to win this football game and Shedeur to look good, because it's up to this offensive line to protect Shedeur. They got to pick up the stunts and they got to stay on their block, because the Las Vegas Raiders, as you see right there, they getting ready for Shedeur. They know Shedeur is coming to town. He's the biggest name in the game this year. Star power. All the attention will be on this game, and Pete Carroll, the head coach, he know it. The players know it, and the Cleveland Browns, they cannot ignore that defensive end, Max Crosby. He can wreck this game. Now, when we go to the other side of the ball with the Cleveland Browns, the defense, our defense with Myles Garrett, Denzel Ward, and that rookie linebacker, Swayze. Oh yeah, we coming to play. They've been coming to play all year. They just not have had a quarterback that can keep drives going and push the ball downfield and get in the end zone. Because Joe Flacco couldn't do it, neither could Dylan Gabriel. So Shedeur will make his first start of the year this Sunday. And we got to remember, the Cleveland Browns have started 17 starting quarterbacks since 1999, and all of them lost their first game. Will Shedeur Sanders break the curse of becoming the next quarterback for the Cleveland Browns? Or will he just become the victim of the Cleveland Browns organization as a starting quarterback? So I will be looking really hard at how this offensive line blocked for him, the play calling from Tommy Rees, and the interaction between the head coach, Kevin Stefanski, and the quarterback, Shedeur Sanders. Those are some key things that I'll be looking for. Pass protection. Shedeur must set the line of scrimmage for protection. He must identify who's the Mike linebacker, who's blitzing, and that's where that film study come in place for Shedeur. Now let's listen to Pat McAfee and the things he had to say.
Shedeur Sanders will be starting for the Cleveland Browns this weekend. Good luck, Shedeur.
There you go, Shedeur.
Now, this will be a full week with the offense being kind of shifted around what Shedeur does well, what Shedeur likes, what Shedeur doesn't like. He will be getting the reps with all the starters, including, offensive line, but more importantly, wide receivers, everybody, the timing of things. Him and Stefanski will be able to watch film together. This is big news, especially from the people that just found out like a couple days ago that backup quarterbacks don't really get the bell of the ball treatment in NFL buildings. They're certainly there. They certainly have a job. You certainly are part of the team, but this is starting quarterback's team. And it's not just the backup quarterback that has to act that way, but it's everybody in the building is acting as if it's the starting quarterback's team. So now that is Shedeur. So good luck to him. Excited to see what Stefanski does with Shedeur and what their offense does. And who are they playing?
They play the Raiders, so it should be, that tough, physical, elite offensive line against Myles Garrett. That should be that should be a fun one to watch on Sunday.
Well, and then on the flip side, Max Crosby with Shedeur Sanders.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think maybe they're friends.
It could be. That's what's tough though, is Max Crosby could have 15 sacks and force 8 fumbles, and the Raiders still might get beat by 50.
Which goes back to our,
we're
not doing it.
Get him out of there. Get him out of there.
Congrats, Shedeur, though. This is a big day.
Yeah, let's go.
How do you think they do?
Oh, you play the Raiders. We always look at the schedule and say, hey, when would you want a quarterback to get into? Hey, it's the NFL.
This is the plan.
It's the NFL, so it's always tough teams. But, yeah, if you could dream it up, this is the game you would want to enter and get an opportunity. So this would be cool. You're going against the team. They know, he knows, the family knows Tom Brady. He has a relationship with there. Obviously, the Raiders had an opportunity to draft him. But for him, it's going to start, for me, up front. How well can he set protections? How well can he be protected? And then that's when you can see the true talent of a quarterback. We see it happen all the time when people go to certain places. It's like, okay, this guy stinks. But Daniel Jones, for example, he was under duress for his entire career in New York, and then he gets here and has a full competent offense surrounded by some talent, and he looks like a complete different quarterback. So it'll be start number one, in the middle of the season, which is always tough. But I'm excited to see how he figures it out up front, first and foremost. Are they talented?
For a fifth-round pick, you're always going to get your start probably in the middle of the season.
That's Pat McAfee or ESPN talking about Shedeur Sanders and the Cleveland Browns going up against the Las Vegas Raiders this coming Sunday. Shedeur just needed an opportunity and get a chance to run with the number one offense. He just need reps. And like I've been saying all along, Shedeur, he just needed a chance. He getting his chance. He just needed an opportunity. He's getting his opportunity. Just like Drake said, I just need one dance. This one dance is coming up this Sunday for Shedeur Sanders. I expect my dog to ball out. I just really do. How many touchdowns do you think Shedeur will throw in this game this coming Sunday against the Las Vegas Raiders? Put it down in the comment section. Let me know how many touchdowns do you think Shedeur Sanders will lead this game with. My dog just might get 3 to 4 touchdowns. He just might. Once again, you're watching Sports Talk. Will B. Watts. Do me a favor. Do me a solid. Hit my like button. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed. And hit that notification bell. It'll let you know whenever I go live or drop the video. Will you do that for me? All right. Until next time. Peace.
Wizard.